the director of The Marvels, Nia DaCosta, says that The Marvels is not really her film, and this is to its core a Marvel Studios and a Kevin Feige production. You go in there, you take a backseat, you do the job, and you put a little bit of yourself in there, and that's what you got. This isn't really that shocking or surprising because we've known this for quite a long time. This comes at us from Nia, who recently did an interview with Vanity Fair, where they asked her about the development of the Marvels, how much input she had, and all that. And she says that it's very much a film that she pitched to them that then got reworked to fit what Marvel Studios is doing. And she says, yeah, it's a Kevin Feige production. It's his movie. She says it has to live in his reality. It has to bounce off of what's coming, what they're planning, and what they have intended it to do for the future. But this is a lot of what people aren't reporting, and that's the fact that it's still very much a film that she directed. It has her style, her flavor, her voice is in it. But make no mistake about it, it's not going to be something wholly unique and different that feels like it's not an MCU film. It's an MCU film, and it has to fall in line. So, essentially what we're getting here is the first entry of a director's MCU project. We saw this with Taika. We saw this with James Gunn. We saw this with pretty much every director out there. They fall in line, and they delivered a film that the studio wants with a little bit of their own voice, style, and flair into it. And then, if they get brought back, they're given a lot more creative freedom. Now, whether you like that or not, that depends on what film we're talking about. I have stated multiple times, Thor: Love and Thunder, I wish they didn't give Taika freedom to reign all over that film, because holding him back for Thor Ragnarok, I thought was perfect. It's also like that Tim Burton situation, right? They saw what he did with Batman 89, and then they're like, wow, you have freedom to do whatever you want. And then we got Batman Returns. I don't like Batman Returns. I know some people do. I know many people don't. That film obviously didn't do as good, so they kind of went in a different direction. So it's an interesting story with this one. She's kind of reaffirming what was confirmed before, right? It's like, yeah, you do a thing, but it's not really your thing. It's a Marvel thing. You're just a hired gun.